Hey everyone, welcome to episode 96 of Mr. Robin's Hood podcast, another in-between episode we've titled Memory as Illusions. You should probably load up on whatever intoxicants you have lying around your house, though please not while you're driving. You're going to need the altered state of mind to get through this episode.
Yes.
Though it has its own rewards, I suppose.
It's deep.
I'm Robin Hohweiler, or Mr. Robin to you, and joining me, as always, is my favorite deep cosmic thinking philosophical physicist and best pal forever, Mikel Mauree Robinson, known throughout the weird physics uni as Mikey-on-the-Mic.
That's me.
We're coming to you digitally from Studio C, located across the street from
hole number 2.
From hole number 2 of the Woodward Municipal Golf Course in Woodward, Oklahoma. I should tell you that we're broadcasting simultaneously from both Studio C and possibly a random fluctuation in a collapsing entropy field.
Ooh.
But more on that in a second. Well,
I don't know if I can handle that. Shoot. Well, it would still have better acoustics, though, than we do in here.
Sure. Ah, yes. Mikey, who, as we were putting this podcast together, insisted that her memory of eating healthy last week,
all but 2 days,
should count as actual exercises.
It should.
That actually work. Of course,
should.
She also insists that time is merely a suggestion.
It really is. Time is one big question when you're staring at the clock. And the answer is always waiting at the liquor store, 40 ounces to freedom. So I took that walk.
Oh,
Woo! Tell that to my alarm clock, though, which I maintain in a tool of oppressive chronological absolutism. Gosh, I am deep.
Wait until you, if you ever have the opportunity to go pick her up to go somewhere. And, well, that's a whole other podcast.
OMG.
This podcast explores...
I'm about to ban him to hole 2 for life.
This episode...
That did sound horrible.
This podcast episode explores the philosophy and physics of a truly unsettling possibility. What if your memories, your childhood, your triumphs, your regrets, your deeply questionable hair color choices never actually happened? What if your brain...
It's all an illusion.
Complete with every memory you have ever experienced, simply popped into existence moments ago?
Dun, dun, dun. Well, that would explain my missing socks.
So today's...
And another thing about socks... Let me cut you off, is they have to match. Socks that don't match
have no place in her life.
Yeah. He took the words right out of my mouth. I can't do it. I've got a little sock bin with the socks with no partner. And then every once in a great while, I go through and the sock has found its partner. And then I put it away. But it can't go to its home without its partner. Ugh. It's a thing.
Your cats are carrying them away?
Well, maybe. I did watch this great TikTok. So this girl, she's like, so I figured out where all the little mice that she had bought her cat, like the packs of 6 of them that are just little, Anyway, she had a staircase, and she had noticed that there was a little gap between one of the stairs and the wall, almost like where the wall was almost concrete or where it got chipped off or something, and so it was a little space. Anyhow, so she pulls out this, it looked kind of like a shoe organizer that was in front of this door to go underneath the staircases, and she's like, I haven't checked this in a long time. She opens it up, and it is full of those cat toys, full of those little mice. She's like, I figured out where they were all going. Damn.
I had a similar thing happen with a dog once.
I was like, you haven't had Rocco long enough to have this problem.
No. Rocco's the cat, by the way. But no,
They
the
cat.
dog.
They cat.
We had moved out here.
So is this boomer?
I've been living here, for a few years.
It seems like a boomer thing to do.
We were moving furniture around, or I was moving furniture around because I would always move furniture whenever my wife would go off and travel, just because, I don't know.
He was bored.
Passive aggressive, I got to do something.
He was bored.
And I moved.
Even though boredom is a state of mind, I taught him that.
I moved that couch, and I'm not kidding you. There were probably 10, maybe 11 tennis balls stuck underneath the couch.
Yeah.
The dog was like completely stashing them underneath.
Well, yeah, for a rainy day.
Yeah, never know. So today's episode was inspired by an article that appeared on the Daily Mail online
and
website.
We're back to the Daily Mail.
My favorite.
Quickly becoming my favorite.
On January 26th, 2026, and written by Will Hunter, who is their... Holy cow, did you see that?
No, I didn't. I caught
We've got this window, big window here.
I'm always looking at it. If you don't catch that, I'm like, ooh, squirrel. I'm grounding.
A flatbed tow truck just went by with a completely burned out SUV on the back.
Oh, it was burnt?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Somebody's house caught on fire. I saw on Facebook. I say their house. It got some of it, but that SUV, was it white?
Really?
Yeah. Their back fence caught fire, and then it got on the carport and burnt and then got the house a little bit. The Woodward News posted about it on their Facebook that the firefighters were fighting a fire, and there went the wild manifested that. No, that's terrible.
Sorry, this is from you got to.
This one's
keep up, people.
This one comes out after.
Yeah.
So if you didn't watch that one, go back and watch episode 94 in between.
There you go. So, memory gives us continuity, tells us who we are.
Who we are.
It tells us where we've...
But you don't have to believe it.
It gives shape to identity. Without memory, life becomes a series of disconnected moments. Philosopher John Locke argued that personal identity is fundamentally tied to memory. According to Locke, you are the same person today as yesterday, because you remember being that person yesterday. Memory stitches together the narrative thread of selfhood. But what happens if the thread itself is an illusion?
Ooh. If memory defines identity, then forgetting where I left my keys technically means I become a new person every morning. And you know what? I actually made a choice to not lose my keys anymore. So I put them in the exact same place every day when I get home from work so that they're there. And then if they're not there, then I'm screwed. And then I'm looking for them. And I usually find them in some conspicuous place.
Well,
which is why I have a place to put them.
And that would actually explain the several personality changes you can exhibit.
Don't call me out. Right here on the podcast. One of my personalities is going to go play golf.
Enter Ludwig Boltzmann. In the late 19th century, Australian
Boltzmann.
Physicist Ludwig Boltzmann helped develop statistical mechanics, a framework for understanding how microscopic particles produce macroscopic reality. Boltzmann proposed that order can spontaneously emerge from disorder.
Love that 100% with everything that I have. All my 7 personalities. Love that.
Given enough time. Given infinite time, even incredibly unlikely events become inevitable. Shuffle a deck of cards long enough, and
I
eventually,
love to shuffle a deck of cards. Man, that's satisfying. Boy, bust out some cards. Let's shuffle, baby.
and eventually, we could do a whole podcast on that.
We
And
could.
eventually,
I am a hell of a pitch player.
and eventually, the cards will arrange themselves perfectly by suit. Given enough cosmic time,
Life is one
particles could arrange themselves into stars, galaxies, planets, and eventually brains.
Brains. You sounded like a zombie. No, you may not have my brains, sir. Those are my brains.
Brains complete with memories of childhood pets, favorite songs, and awkward middle school dances with girls named Pam. Sorry, it's me. Scientists.
You had a weird encounter in middle school with my mom.
No, it wasn't your
mom. My mom's name's Pam.
No, that would
backwards. It's Map. Did you know that?
Yeah.
No, mine's better backwards than Map. Pam Map.
What? Wait a minute. So
what is
yours backwards?
What is it?
Lick 'em?
Yeah. Is that not great? We used to play this game. Like, say stuff backwards. What's that backwards?
I am Nibor. Okay.
You lick 'em in Nibor over here. Woo! Let's change our names.
Scientists call this possibility the Boltzmann brain hypothesis.
So somewhere out there is a randomly assembled brain that thinks it invented karaoke?
Theoretically, statistically, yes.
I am not that brain.
Disturbingly,
by the way,
mathematics suggest something even stranger. If the universe exists for an extremely long time, random brains with false memories could become more common than evolved brains with real histories. Meaning, statistically speaking, it might be more likely that your brain simply appeared moments ago, complete with fabricated memories.
Interesting.
To understand this strange idea, we need to talk about entropy.
Get on that. Tell me about entropy.
Entropy measures disorder.
Oh, I like entropy already.
Yeah, you can always blame the mess in your house on entropy.
Entropy, you mother trucker.
A tidy room naturally becomes messy. Ice melts, coffee cools, podcast outlines become debates about snack foods. Entropy gives time direction. We remember the past, but not the future, because entropy increases toward the future. But the laws of physics themselves are mostly time symmetric. Meaning
time isn't symmetric, though.
Meaning the fundamental equations don't strongly distinguish between past and future. Which raises a puzzling question.
What is that puzzling question, Mr. Robin?
Why was the past more ordered than the future? Why did the universe begin in such a highly ordered state?
Did it, though?
I
challenge that.
This question sits at the heart of the Boltzmann brain problem. If disorder is overwhelmingly more
that would
like
make a
the
good
heart,
band name. The Boltzmann Brains. We're the Boltzmann Brains.
This question sits at the heart of the Boltzmann brain problem. If disorder is overwhelmingly more likely than order, then a single organized brain emerging from chaos might be more probable than an entire orderly universe emerging through cosmic history.
Whoa, Boltzmann, calm down. So the universe is basically saying, look, statistically speaking, none of this should exist.
Exactly. Reality may be improbably
I'm going to look like this guy soon.
organized. Long before
it's not,
Boltzmann,
though. It's not organized.
Philosopher René Descartes.
Descartes.
Yeah, but if you're speaking French,
Okay, whatever.
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 Stupid French. Ask a similar question. How do we know anything is real? Descartes imagined that the possibility of an evil demon deceiving him about everything he perceives.
Wow.
He wondered whether the external world might be an illusion.
This guy is mentally ill.
His famous conclusion, I think, therefore I am.
Actually, I love that.
Even if everything else is false, the act of thinking proves the existence of the thinker.
You know, there's a song that Billie Eilish has that says, I think, therefore I am.
You suppose she was Rene Descartes in another life?
Maybe. I can hear it in my head right now. Anyway, so even if I'm a randomly generated brain floating in cosmic soup, I still exist?
Yes. You might be imaginary, but you are
I think, therefore I am.
But you are experiencing the imagination. Descartes showed that certainly
begins with awareness itself.
Yeah.
I'll help him.
Modern physicists sometimes echo this philosophical uncertainty. Reality may not be as straightforward as we assume.
Well, what about the simulation theory?
Closely related, the Boltzmann brain idea is simulation theory. Philosopher Nick Bostrom proposed that advanced civilizations might create simulated universes. If simulation, and this is so Star Trek.
Is this Star Trek?
If simulations are possible and many are created, then statistically, simulated minds could outnumber biological minds.
Whoa, meaning we might be living inside a simulation. No. If this is a simulation, I'd like to file a complaint about the user interface because it blows. And it's blowing outside with the wind, not quite as much as this blows.
Particularly the Monday morning update patch. Simulation theory and the Boltzmann brain theory both raise similar questions. How much confidence can we place in memory?
Ooh.
How much confidence can we place in perception?
Ooh.
How do we distinguish reality from convincing illusion?
Take your meds.
Very good.
That's my answer. Take your pills.
So physicist Carlo Rovelli, now we're into the Italians.
Carlo Rovelli.
Suggests that the Boltzmann brain problem arises from assumptions about entropy and cosmology. If the universe has clear beginnings, such as Big Bang, then the problem becomes less troubling. Evidence from cosmic microwave background radiation strongly supports the idea that the universe began in a state of extremely low entropy.
Don't we all? This
gives time a direction. It gives memory grounding. It suggests our experiences arise from a coherent history rather than random fluctuations, meaning we are not Boltzmann brains. Probably.
Comforting word. Probably.
And
even if reality exists, memory is not a perfect recording. Memory is reconstructive. Every time we recall an event, we, subtly rewrite it. Neuroscientists have shown that memory changes with each retrieval. Whew. That was tricky. Memories are influenced by mood, expectation, and new information. A 2020 study demonstrated that people can intentionally weaken memories by changing mental context. And remember the manifestation in between.
Yeah.
If not, go back to that. Because participants shown images of landscapes while studying word lists could actually flush out Contextual memory signals when instructed to forget, meaning forgetting is not passive. Forgetting can be intentional. Memory can be reshaped. You know, I have a bunch of memories that I forgot, and then they've come back to haunt me.
Oh, do tell.
No. For another day. That'll be far too long. Anyway, so technically I can rewrite history. Do you hear that?
Within limits.
Okay.
Sadly, the brain does not allow deletion of embarrassing karaoke performances.
But it should.
Philosopher Paul Ricoeur described identity as narrative. We construct meaning through story. We interpret events. We connect moments. We build continuity. Even if memory is imperfect, narrative gives coherence to experience. We are meaning-making creatures.
Say it again for the people in the back.
We are meaning-making creatures. What is the meaning to life? Everybody wants to know.
Everybody.
It's clean-smelling sheets.
Oh, yeah, that's what he thinks.
We are storytellers. Perhaps identity is less about factual accuracy and more about interpretive continuity.
So life is basically autobiographical fiction.
With occasional plot holes.
As, you know, is expected.
Now we're moving into some of my favorite stuff.
Oh.
So existentialist philosophers such as Jean-Paul Sartre argued that meaning is not discovered but created.
Created. That reminds me of a Portugal the Man song called Created. We are all created. That's all I have right now. It's on my list of songs to play at my funeral, though.
Oh, how about that? Even in a...
I have a list of songs. Yeah, no. Nobody's screwing up my going away party. I got that stuff written down. I could die any minute. It's a wonder I'm still here some days.
Even in an uncertain universe, humans create values. Humans create purpose. Humans create connections. If reality is uncertain, meaning becomes even more important because meaning becomes an act of creation rather than discovery.
So even if everything is uncertain, snacks still matter?
Especially snacks.
I love snacks. Snacks, 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 snacks.
So, since we're...
especially snacks.
So, since we're based in Oklahoma, here's a little Oklahoma twist to this.
Yeah.
Here in the windswept plains, where the horizon stretches beyond certainty, we're reminded that mystery, and my thing just went completely blue, that mystery is part of existence. Storms form from invisible dynamics. Seeds grow beneath soil. Memories form within hidden neural constellations. We live inside processes we only partially understand. Yet we continue. We build. We imagine. We remember.
Also, we occasionally lose Wi-Fi.
Which may prove...
And electricity.
Yeah.
And our sanity.
Which may prove that simulation is underfunded, or I forgot to pay the bill.
Probably the latter of the two.
Even if the Boltzmann brain idea is unlikely, it reminds us of something valuable. Certainty is rare. Perception,
like the steak I like to cook.
A perception can mislead. Memory can shift. Humility is wise. Curiosity is essential. Wonder is justified. Perhaps the goal is not perfect certainty, but meaningful engagement with experience. To participate fully in the unfolding story, even if the ultimate nature of reality remains mysterious.
Dun, dun, dun. Whether memory is perfect or imperfect, whether reality is physical or simulated, whether identity is fixed or fluid, we still experience, we still choose, we still care, we still laugh, we still wonder. And perhaps wonder itself is the most reliable signal that consciousness is doing exactly what it has evolved to do: explore and also panic slightly.
Preferably with snacks.
With snacks, yes.
So, anything you want to add to all that?
Oh, I don't know. I will say something about memory that I question sometimes. Sometimes I question if it is a memory
Remember it?
or funny, Mr. Robin. Not where I was going with that. That sometimes memories that I have, I wonder if it was a dream. That if it was an actual memory that happened in my waking life or if it was a memory that came from a dream state, because sometimes it's hard to differentiate the two. Especially when I was younger. So I'm like, did that really happen to me or did I just dream that shit up? Because, then I don't know that I had a good grasp on like the difference a lot. Now I'm like, but then sometimes I'm like, I recall this like deja vu. And then sometimes the deja vu is like, wait, but was this actually a dream that now I'm experiencing deja vu over? Because I actually like did have this experience, but not in real life, in a dream. And then I'm remembering it as real life instead of the dream. And then, you know what I mean? Is that a lot? Is that a lot?
It's very telling.
What telling about what? Do tell me what telling
Right
is
now,
in this.
somewhere there's a psychiatrist that's looking for the potophone number. He's going to be calling you up.
Call me up. Tell me why I'm crazy. Somebody, please.
Well,
Here at
Mr. Robin's Hood podcast, we love crazy.
Is it crazy or is it just that I'm too smart for my own good?
Oh, damn.
Damn. Mic drop. I can't drop it, but I'm better not drop that. Anyway.
We hope you folks conveniently listening at home or in your car enjoyed that. If you have any questions for either Mikey or myself about today's episode or any other darn thing,
I may have had people come up with questions with my last closing
email
statement.
Us at mr.robin@mrrobinshood.com or Mikey at mrrobinshood.com.
Plus, everybody emails me anyway.
Yeah. The only emails I ever get are people, or it's usually like spam. Somebody's trying to sell me something.
I got friends.
She's got friends.
I got a couple homies, 2-3 homies. It's cool.
She really does. It's
true. They know who they are.
It's a little disturbing, frankly.
I've given them nicknames and everything.
Okay.
Disturbing.
Also,
he's jealous.
I am. No, I really and truly am.
At least
Also, you can find us on Facebook at Mr. Robin's Hood Podcast. As also, you can also reach out to Mikey or me via Podophone at 580-827-1113. Maybe you just want to get something off your chest, or you're feeling some butt pain because of something we said.
Or I blew your mind and now you want to make me pay for the damages.
During the podcast, give us a call. Unless, of course, you're a person with dual degrees in philosophy and physics and can't understand why you can't find a job and still live with your parents. You'll want to contact Mikey directly.
Yes. I actually am starting a school for the dual degreed, misunderstood, can't find a job, still live with your parents. That's the name of the degree.
This is Workforce Oklahoma in action.
Yep. Ready Woodward, baby. Wait, that's not right. Work Ready Oklahoma.
Well, there you go.
I don't know. I butchered it, but
in
the meantime,
you can leave.
Oh, okay. You can leave. You can
leave.
goodbye. You can leave this chat room right now.
Text us if you have a question, concern, complaint, compliment, suggestion, whatever. Just don't be a dick about it.
Or do.
In the meantime, tell all your friends to listen to this podcast as though their lives...
Tell them that they're missing out, that this is the next best thing to sliced bread that you've ever seen in your entire memory-riddled life.
As always, you can stream or download episodes of Mr. Robin's Hood podcast wherever you usually find that sort of nonsense.
The link right here above our heads. I designed this too, by the way.
Yeah, and she did. And she did a great job. Thank you for doing that.
You're welcome. It's the least I could do. Mr. Robin does everything else. Put that out there. Go, Mr. Robin. Go, Mr. Robin.
At 3 a.m. to write these outlines.
I don't need this, but he makes me do it. Sometimes I just want to be like, let's pull this guy off the street. Let's see what he has to say.
Yeah. This is such a cool house to sit in and watch what goes up and down this street.
Yeah, we had the SUV, burnt up SUV.
Yeah.
Now we got innocent bywalkers.
Yesterday, I had some poor kid.
I'll knock on the door even.
Yeah, I'm in here trying to set things up, and this kid shows up, and
he's like, "Don't mean to be a dick, but you need some power washing, sir."
And he's got ink all over him, and he said, "Excuse me, sir. I just I'm looking to do a little work. I'm on my way to Kansas, but I thought I'd do a little work."
I think he's from my neck of the woods in Kansas.
And so I asked him,
maybe explains a little.
I'm kind of busy. I said, "Are you coming back from Kansas?" And he said, "I don't know."
He is a present day hobo.
There you go.
With probably a house and a mommy and a daddy that he lives in their basement.
Where were we? Oh, you can also stream these podcasts directly from our Podbean website at Mr. Robin's Hood Podcast.
I feel like I need to.
.podbean.com. Are you doing the Vanna White thing?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Wait, is it like this?
Pretty good. Yeah, you got it. For free. So we'll close now by reminding everyone, as we always do, to stay hungry,
stay foolish, and most importantly, stay weird. Bye.